Good morning and good evening to everyone. Myself, Reetika Jain, research scholar from Faculty of Management Studies, University of Delhi, India. The title of my paper is Conscious Leadership, a Leadership from Within. The three main objectives of my paper are: first, to understand the need to change the conscious level of humans. Second, to understand what is meant by conscious leadership and who is a conscious leader from Bhagavad Gita. And third, to understand Patanjali Kriya Yoga as a complete process to raise human consciousness. I start with a quote of Václav Havel that without a global revolution in the share of human consciousness, nothing will change for the better in spite of we are being as humans and the catastrophe towards which this world is headed. It ecological, social, demographics, or general breakdown will be unavoidable. Every day, if we see our newspaper or news channel headlines, we will find that we all are surrounded by several issues. Even after a lot of years have been spent in bringing the changes in the systems, approaches for dealings, new policies, etc., have resulted in more complexities rather than solving the problem. Thus, there is no change at the level of consciousness of humans from these policies, theories, and rules. As a result, there is lack of effective leadership running the institutions. Honest and self-aware leaders are very few. People are driven by fear of controlling. With such lower level of consciousness of a leader, we are not able to see the right changes in our surroundings. Now, there is a need to work from a higher level of consciousness. There is a need for a new dimension in the leadership, that is, working with a higher level of consciousness. There has been an increase in the number of courses and training programs for the development of a person as a good leader, but still they remain ineffective. The reason is that the consciousness remains unchanged with such courses. As a result, there is just adding of more information, but not working on awareness, fear, etc. Who is a conscious leader and what is conscious leadership? It refers to leadership with the experience of inner being. Being is the existence. It is a pure consciousness, which is the subset of universal consciousness. And every creature is a manifestation of this cosmic energy. The moment a human can experience it, a transcendental shift in being, a new level of consciousness experienced. Then there is a deeper sense of self-awareness and experience of reality. After the experience, the mind becomes constant communion between the absolute state of life and the relative state of life. It is a leadership with the practice of maintaining heightened awareness of thought, emotion, and experience on moment-to-moment basis. According to Bhagavad Gita, in its chapter 2nd, Sankhya Yoga, it discusses about such higher state is known as Sthit Prajna, steady wisdom. A person who has raised to such state has overcome all his desires and realizes that nothing is important than its true nature. He or she is fully delighted in the self. When a person in a such state, then he is a desireless and rooted in self. A conscious leader realizes the interconnectedness and mutual interdependence among the species of this universe. Therefore, he works on the philosophy of giving first and living on what remains, and working for the welfare of the society. His intention and actions are benefit for all society, not a single person. Such a person has overcome attachment, fear, anger. As beyond a certain range, these are highly destructive of happiness and peace in society. That leader finds peace within oneself and exercise self-reflection instead of blaming external entities. Bhagavad Gita also refers to such leadership as Raj Rishi leadership. It means a person is monk from inside and king from outside. These are some of the features of a conscious leader: sense of reality, the human experience, expanded consciousness, intuition, mindfulness, self awareness, perceptual filters. Patanjali Yoga is the combination of bhakti, jnana, and karma marg. It is famously known as Kriya Yoga. It includes self discipline, that is tapas, self study, swadhyay, and surrender to God. It is a complete process of raising human consciousness to its higher level. It includes the eightfold path, which is as follows: yama, moral injunction; niyama, fixed observances; asana, postures; pranayam, regulation of breath; pratyahara, internalization of the senses toward the soul; dharana, concentration; dhyana, meditation; samadhi, total observation. It is a method designed to lift each individual awareness it, so that he experiences the core of its being. According to Patanjali, there are 7 sheets of a body, which is shown in the diagram. If a person regularly practices the above 8 steps thoroughly, he experiences different stages of integration, and as a result, his consciousness level raises from physical body to the body of the self, which is the final and the highest level, that is the Atma Kosha. So thus, in the end, I recommend this Kriya Yoga as a tool for the current leaders, so that they can raise their consciousness level and work for the welfare of the society. Thank you.